Build it up on your track, your track mat you get from Hornby train sets or Batman train sets or things like that. You start from that, work your way in stage 2, which is building the boards, putting cork down, putting the track down, then work into your system. That's basically what I'm going to be started doing in the beginning of March. So that's basically putting my dream out put together by my own force and what I've seen, the places I've been to in the past and places I have seen from online and other people's railways and their layouts, model railway layouts, and obviously real trains as well. Get an idea of mashing those things together and building your own proper dream layout. It's personal for you. I mean, the one I'm looking at doing is personal to me, and it's going to be my dream layout. It's going to be built certificately. I can't even pronounce the word, but it's basically based off a heritage line, and any train can go with it, because I know heritage lines are not for continual run circuits. Some do probably have that, but I know certain ones don't, and obviously I'm just being the 10-year run version of it because that's what I want to do. And basically trains can have the proper running as well with it, because that way they can stretch out the train much more easier, and then backwards and forwards half an hour, constantly switching the controller backwards and forwards. So I might as well just let them be a continual run circuit, run a complete loop on both tracks, so that way they can both run in very easily. And it'll still be a heritage line, it's just a different version of it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to it. The shame about this very annoying little locomotive, because I do like the Flying Scotsman, don't get me wrong, but the Flying Scotsman, this locomotive, I mean the real train is a real monster, and it's really cool to see it personal up, but I have never seen the real Flying Scotsman up close. I've never seen the real Flying Scotsman at all, but I wish I did, because it did came down to Cornwall on a few occasions. Not very often, but it did happen. It happened a few years, it happened in 2013 on one occasion. I wish I'd gone and seen it. It was May 18th in 2013. So I should have taken the opportunity to go down and see the Flying Scotsman at Bodmin Parkway at the time. I didn't, because I was knackered and I was still going to college. But now I'm not. I haven't been for the last 4 years. No, it's been the last 7 years I haven't been going to college. I did about 4 and 5 years of going to college and I stopped. Basically I thought that was enough for me, and to be honest it was enough. I had enough of the people causing me trouble. I had enough of getting up really early in the morning. I mean, it was pitch black outside still, and it was a long day. It basically started from 9 AM of lessons and then came back by 6, and then that was a long journey, and my taxi driver was probably been up since well before 5, because he has to get up, get dressed, fuel his taxi up, and then come and collect us lot before you go and take me all the way down to Campbell. So yes, Wes was an interesting taxi driver. yeah, he was kind of cool. He'd done a lot of stuff for us, which was kind of cool. I haven't seen him in a long time, mind you, but hope he's doing well. So yeah, it would be nice. Stage 2, I'm going to not drag, that's the wrong terminology of the word. Basically, you're going to be coming along on my journey with my Trouble Dream Layout, which I'm based on off a hedge line, but it's in a continue run circuit. It's going to have 3 levels, that's all I'm going to say, and it's going to have a lot of trains on there in time. It's going to have probably another 3, probably another 2 HST, so there will be the cross-country version, and I will probably most definitely get, possibly, I can't remember, yeah, so I'll probably get cross-country, class 43 HST set, and then I'll get, what was it, First Great Western, that was it. The other one will be the First Great Western. I might get Interswallow livery, but to be honest, I'm more interested to get the Interswallow livery from the Class 91 set. I'd rather get it in that version because the pantograph looks like a cool. It doesn't have lights, but you can probably take it to a train shop and fit lights for you, and they can just put it into it like a, because I want to have directional lights and tail lights on the driving car on the 225 set, and then same for the rear lights, which are directional and rear lights in the front area, and then cab light at the top, to make it look rather cool. I mean, I think that'd be quite cool. And then what I might do is probably put some interior lighting in the carriages, like strip lighting in the roof of the carriages, and maybe I will do some floor designs of the old coaches that I've already got of that set from years ago. Those ones over there from that original set, and we'll basically be testing it on that set. I'm going to be basically putting some really interesting floor, because I used to go on the 225 sets a long time ago. It wasn't recent, it was a long time ago, and the floor was kind of like blue. Was it blue and yellow and black, I think? So it was a checkers type floor, and that's all I remember from it. But the chairs in that train as well was very much the same. The train we went on overnight from was a 225 set. It was the Canadian sleeper set, I think. So that was pretty cool. I can't remember what livery it was in. Super Pack. It was in First Scott Vale. I think it was in that livery. So I'm probably looking in that livery to get the 225 set in that livery, as well as the Interswallow livery one. So yeah, there's loads of other Batman trains I'm looking at getting in time, like the Batman Premium Blue Pullman. I will eventually get that. I might pre-order it or buy it from second hand for a retailer. In perfect condition. But yeah, it's just it's going to be a really personal thing for me, and obviously things like that will benefit from my can't think of the name. It will help for my interest of my hobby of obviously being my proper ballet, which will be staying with me for my late, one around in my body when I'm, here in this body. So my dream layout is going to be really, really important to me to do it this right, and once everything's gone down, I can't rip it up again. I'm going to ask to keep it down, no matter what it happens. I'm going to ask to keep it down. Obviously I'm not going to let it go to that point yet, because obviously the first point of doing it, I'm going to have to get some hinges for that baseboard, and I'm going to have to get some legs to make it work, and then we can put the, you know, all the, I'm trying to think of the name, what's that word gone? You know, the stuff it lays on before you put the track down, I can't remember the cork, because the cork underlay for the track. Before we can put the cork underlay on, we're going to have to put the boards together by some hinges, some screws, and then some the legs to hold the whole board up. So I'm going to have to do that first, and then if I can't do that first, then now we're going to have to focus on something else first. So yeah, it's all going to be fun, but at the same time it is going to be really hard work. But once it's done, it's going to look cool and it's going to look nice. And once we start putting the scenery down on this, my gosh, it's going to be awesome. But right now, we were going to stick with a temporary test track for a little bit longer. Then we'll start really cracking on with the proper Dreamland outline. And you'll be coming on with the journey and see how it goes. And yeah, it's just going to be a little bit of fun. So yeah, I've just got a lot of things to do, and I've got to get a new computer soon, so let's find some money somewhere. Save that some money time, I think. So yes, I hope you guys are looking forward to that coming up. I can't really say much else now because obviously we've already been into that talk just now, so keep your eyes peeled for that when it's coming up. I will be, as I said, part 2 will be on the way very soon. You might see my mum start it. My mum's not a few years from Model Train, she just helps out from time to time when I need her. And I will get probably a few years modeler to come out and help me as well, which will be done probably during time when I actually need to come out and help me, which will be in March, to help me to make a starting point on it. I've already cleaned all it off, so it's all ready to go. It's just waiting to me to do what I need to do with it next. So yeah, I'm basically waiting to get that part started really. I know a lot of people say, well, you could start now. I could, but I'm not going to because I will spend my time over it. And beginning of March is when I will make a start on it. But also keep your eyes peeled for Friday